Hey guys, it's been already 8 months past in my universe since my last upload, so this means I can upload again! Well, as you see, I'm also shocked that I have another upload in this week. But you know what? Because I have so many games, guys, to show you that I can't wait another 8 months. So let's look what I have for you today here. I have Maneater, Earth Defense Force, and Blackthorn Arena. Guys, I'm so excited about this game, so I want to show you the first one straight up. Let's go! So the first game of the day is Maneater. Well, by the name, you already know what's coming. The premise of the Tripwire Interactive latest title can be pretty much summed up in a simple phrase: fuck you, I'm a shark. It doesn't continue up in the game, but in the AFOS, it's behind the game. You start as the cute little shark pup, and through the eating a lot of fish, random shaped junk, you grow up a bigger shark with more skills and plenty of overtop enhancement like X-Hulgies, electric teeth, and ability to jump higher than Creek Cross and one fucking Helen combined. Sorry for my English. The developer describes as a little shark RPG and delivers as a promise. It isn't just a chaos running sandbox like God Simulator or Unlimited Goose Game, but a full-edged open-world adventure with a storyline, missions, and delayed leveling system. The formation and chasement are enabled through the gameplay and changeable depending on your taste, meaning you can customize your shark to your particular playstyle. Visually, it's a nice but not an amazing game. Graphics are solid but not groundbreaking. The style is realistic, but some exchanges, such as ridiculous amount of bleeding from everything you attack, can kind of scare you. Combat is a little bit repetitive. After a while, with the most of the fights, it's just being the case of evading an attack from an enemy, chomping them a bit and then repeating. You might also nip away to eat a fish to heal in the meanwhile. It's time to good and fun game, but don't expect huge amount of tactical depth. With more in the game than being the concept, this is a full fun title with a lot of in the storyline and a lot of interesting things. It's a little short and I would have liked it more if it was a little bit more deep. But that's the first game of the day, which receives 5 stars from me honestly for its fun. Let's move to another one. Second title of the day, Earth Defense Force. Man, we are defending everything today, like we're defending Shark, then we are defending the world. Okay, so let's look what is this. Earth Defense Force 5 might make you think that you're continuing the previous game. Well, I played previous ones and I can say that it really is like this. But much for its like third game in the series, it's actually more of a reboot. Aliens have come to an Earth and it's up to you and your companions to stop them in their tracks. This isn't much about plot here. Also, it's more than usual. The game opens with tutorial and surprising amount of mandatory dialogues. The first 2 missions mostly revolve around you listening to the other soldiers or following them in order to progress. Afterwards, so it's a business as usual. You have choice of one of 4 classes in Earth Defense Force 5. There is the Ranger, who's the typical soldier. He fights with assault rifles, shotguns, rocket launchers, missile launchers, and be like that. He also gets access to certain vehicles. Then the Wing Driver, who uses energy, he uses the launchers, jetpacks and stuff like that. You've got the Fencer, who fights with the powerful melee weapons, shields and big guns. Holy shit, can you imagine already these 3 characters? Finally, there is Air Raider, who mostly calls to the strike with the markers. All 4 classes are strong in their own right and can get you through the solo campaign. Note that the game is flawless in mind you. One thing that can be said about the series is that it's very repetitive. It's impossible for a long-time fans not to notice just how little has changed in many respects. For the many locations are extremely similar and those are in the last game, but now during the level you won't release out anything that you picked up. Additionally, picking up crates that contains weapons already owned, you can level that weapon up, which can keep the older weapon as usual instead of you needing to move on something else to hurt later enemies. I've already enjoyed the game and Earth Defense Force is no different. This is exactly the most technically accomplished or complex game around, but absolutely nobody does this type of the game better. With over 100 of missions, 5 difficult levels and online co-op there, potentially it's 100 of hours of gameplay here as well. Like if you like epic action games, you kinda need to own this game for yourself. It might be something interesting and a very well spending time. I will give it 4 out of 5. But it's a pretty good mark too, no? And the last game of the day is Blackthorn Arena. Okay, this one's going to be quite an interesting, guys. So this game is very rough around the edges. Yes, it freaking has a lot of edges. Okay, so to explain you in few ways about this game, this is actually Blackthorn Arena, which is a gladiator management sim. Like, can you imagine something like that to be called in nowadays gaming? You actually buy slaves in these games. You train them to become gladiators, you equip them weapons and armors that you bought from the 3 different markets, and then you send them to arenas to find. Well, it already sounds quite interesting, right? To own your guys who are gonna fight in between each other. Yeah, believe me, it actually is. Doing so allows you so many pretty in-depth tactical strategies, as you have traps, dangerous environment in your account. Your gladiators gain levels, can be skilled in different, well, skill trees, and you can even set up automation scripts to allow some nice auto combos. Or you could just press U and let all the UA take the over and win 8 out of 10 matches while you lean back and take care of more important stuff like money, food and equipment. Blackthorn Arena allows for really different playstyles, and that's actually a really good thing. You can control everything yourself or just manage your gladiators and watch the fights while your AI does the fighting, which it actually does really good, like I said. Either or, I'm really bad at telling gladiators what to do in the pauses of real-time combat. Nah, the AI is just really very good, it should be like that. Graphics and sound are okay, it's like not the best one, but obviously for the simulator game it works cool. Customization options, as your gladiators are plenty and most items have open models, so you can see what you're up against. The difficulty can be quite random. However, in early game and up till the mid it will be hard. I restarted around 5 times before the game with the main quest without going bankrupt, so it's actually hard, not like SimCity or whatever. Nonetheless, it's quite rewarding. When you manage to get through the certain points in storyline, you have a couple of badass elite gladiators for your fights. Be warned, Sod, bugs are common. The devs are saying that they are caring about the updates, and they are actually doing. We've seen a late update few weeks ago, and I can say that the game is keep on developing. So an overall mark on this type of games, I would give it 4, just because there is nothing on the market like this. So as you see, when I was showing you today games, all 3 of them were kind of unique on their market. Earth Defense Force, Man Eater, and then we have Blackthorn Arena. 3 different games, 3 different again genres. This time I'm not lying like last time. But I think all 3 of them are worth trying for this week, guys. Thank you very much for being with me here, and wait another 8 months for another upload. This is gonna be a common joke on this channel for now.